I am not a licensed mobility scooter technician. I do what I do to keep my machine working. If you're having problems with your machine, I suggest going to your dealer. If you add accessories, warranty goes bye-bye. So I just kind of want to enjoy what I can while I can. So I strongly suggest you don't do the things that I do. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. So one thing I did notice while I was out today is the monster's reverse speed seems to be back to normal. I don't know what was going on with that. It was just weird. So that looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I was a little concerned at first because the backpack, if it's got something heavy in it, it sits on the tray here. But that's because I had the bungee cord on it. It was all stretched out, so it was lower as it was. These are up higher, that's why they're not. But I'm not worried about the bottom of these because it's reinforced pretty good and there's hard plastic in the bottom, so I shouldn't have to worry about getting any holes. But I am gonna, what can I use for that? I'm gonna put something on the back of these bolts because they are sticking into the monster seat. That's why I didn't want extra long bolts in there, because I didn't want them poking into the seat, damaging the back of the seat, and have it no longer water resistant. But I'm happy with it. It looks good. So now, I think what I'm going to do, it's getting super humid. I'm starting to sweat now. So I'm going to end up taking my shirt off. But I went outside, took a break, and stood out in the rain. It's just light rain right now. It felt good. So I gotta take my shirt off. It's just getting really humid. I took a look at the radar. It's all spotty stuff. It's gonna come and go. And it's supposed to be like this tomorrow too. So probably won't be able to go out tomorrow because I'm not going to have fenders on. So I'm going to take the front ones off. Unfortunately, in order to get this one off, the one that's broken, I'm going to have to take the wheel off first because I screwed up. And I put the bolts in backwards on the fender. So I got to get a screwdriver through the tire to take those nuts off. Oops. So, not a huge deal. Just means a little extra work. So I'm going to start with this fender because it's the one that's broken out. If I have success with it, I'll do the other one too. The other one's not rattling right now. It's not too bad. So we'll see what happens. But I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do. You'll cringe when you see it because I'll be drilling a hole through the fender. That's okay. That just means it'll never come loose again. Hopefully it will never break again. So I got thinking what might be possibly happening with that is, if you remember, that washer was bent and I turned it around so when I tightened the bolt it would bend it back. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that washer was squishing and that's why the bolt kept coming loose. So, I don't know. I don't know. Just a thought. That really bothers me. I don't know why it's doing that. That could be why I got the alignment off. Because the wheel turns. I don't know. All I know is it shouldn't be doing that. It's just not right. Actually, I'm gonna double check and make sure it's tight. Yeah, it's tight. Don't get it, guys. Oh, don't get it. Both sides are broken now. Okay, I actually got that backwards. I said I had to stick the screwdriver, and actually the screwdriver's on this side. What I did was I'm supposed to have the screwdriver on this side. So the sharp edge of the bolt sticking out, if anything happens, it's not gonna damage the inside of the tire. The other side's right. This is the one that's wrong. Squatting seems to be really killing. Oh, excuse me. It seems to be killing me right now. Okay, I need a little guy. 11. Maybe 10. Let's try 3/8. 3/8 works. Just looking at my ball joints, my double nut solution seems to be working still. Okay, so you can see what happened. Neither of these held, they both re-broke, and apparently the weld broke on this side, so I lost this piece completely, so I can't even fix it again. It's gone. I've looked. I don't remember what day it was, so I don't know what video to look at, but I tried my typical route places. I didn't see it anywhere, so, and now this one's broken. That's why it's rattling like crazy. So I'm going to use thicker steel. I'm going to put a straight line up. I'm going to bolt it through, and I'm going to put a straight line up and bolt it through, right through the fender itself. It ain't going to break again. Stronger steel. Get rid of this cheap crap. So that's my plan for that. And that's why I wanted this thin stuff. Yeah, if I cut that, that'll give me enough for both, because I'm just gonna go right straight across and weld it directly to this, rather than just welding the ends. I think that's what I'm going to do. There's plenty of clearance on this. Unlike the back tires, there's a lot of clearance on this, so I got a little bit of leeway as far as the bending goes. fender should not move again. Now, so the short bolts that I robbed the washers and nuts from for the bike bags on the back, I'm going to use these, or those, so they're not sticking out too far, hopefully anyways. If not, then I have to use my longer ones, which will stick up further. But I want to use my rubber washers. I'm not sure. You know, they're not going to fit. So if it does come loose a little bit, it's not going to rattle like crazy. So I'm going to see if I can drill these out. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. So this is 16.5 inches. If I cut it off at 8, that's plenty. That gives me lots to play with. So I will do that. I gotta cut these two. Kinda forgot about that. No, I have to go through with this now because I'm about to cut this. Cut the original. Yeah, I really gotta stop aiming the sparks at my legs. That really hurts. Okay. Yeah. So my plan has to work now. Just wondering if I should weld it first before I try bending them. I gotta take a break.